Alright. We're doing our first syncing. And there's lots of things to click on. Monitor. Strange strings of characters and figures. Scroll across the monitor. The door to the sync room. You see RT monitor.
Look, it's the girl from that horror movie coming out of the well.
Samara, go back.
What the hell are you talking about?
CRT monitor. No one crawled out of it yet. The first Ring movie was actually really good. I opened it up. It's completely packed with books. Huh. They're all homoerotic, BL, manga, and gay romance novels. Interesting. Peter. Interesting.
Interesting.
Long table.
This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now where on earth did you learn that?
There are various things on the table. She learned that on the internet. She could see the whole internet. Just a chair. Nothing on a monitor. Yeah, them fancy chairs. Binder full of papers. Looks like a manual for a sync machine.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
That's rock.
What? Locker in the corner of the room. It makes sense to me. Rock instead of lock. Rocker. Locker. Maybe. Exit. Check everything. Mizuki. Look at her. Mizuki is lying in a sync machine on the other side of the glass. I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. What was I doing? Shouting. Sync machine. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. Over there. So now it's, I think, only talking to these two people. Boss. Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he...
Why would he leave without seeing his daughter? Then again, why isn't he raising his daughter?
I don't know.
Me neither. Any progress on the investigation?
You're asking me that now?
Yep.
I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene.
Gotcha.
Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when?
Tomorrow.
This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Still, it's pretty invasive. Nope. Accidentally clicked. Go away. Alright, Pewter. How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
That's Peter. His real name is Amonima? He goes by Peter here. 36 years old. He's a member of IBIS, like me. He's a genius engineer, design a sync system and other machines. He also invented IBA. He's her caretaker, in a way. So he invented all this. But he has to keep a manual next to him that he probably wrote himself. I guess it's for if others were running the machine, but I doubt anyone else would run the machine. About IBA.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
Yeah, but her creator wears a costume.
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Yeah, you go, girl.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
Sure, it's okay.
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
She looks old for 12. I'm sorry. That dude, Ota, or whatever, who's 24, looks like he's 12, and she looks like she's like 19, 18.
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
We can trust someone named Peter.
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting.
Why is the voice level so low suddenly?
Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance.
Guess because he's on the other side of glass talking through comms or something?
She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
Yeah, that's what it is, because his voice is still out.
It's true that she can't speak to you,
But she can hear you.
but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Tell her that in your day, you walked uphill both ways in the snow to witness trauma, and then you were able to talk after. Kids love that. She'll come to just to bitch to you. Sync gear. The sinker and subject both wear the gear over their eyes during the sync. It acts as kind of interface. Sync machine. Sync chair. The person sitting here does the syncing. Womp, 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 womp. Alright, let's talk to these people first. I should say something.
Why are you talking to me right now?
Because maybe you're mentally traumatized as well.
Agent Date, please. Mizuki needs you.
That's why I'm preparing the perfect sentences to say to her. So much pressure, man. I could talk to her about the sync gear, about Avis. So here's what's gonna happen. Let's look at it first. So here's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
About Avis.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman.
I'm a extraordinary
I belong to
policeman.
a special investigation unit called Abyss.
Abyss.
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
Did he not voice that part? That is our purpose?
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
And we'll also be able to see your browser history that way.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Alright, let's sync.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves.
There's a lot. Sync, psyche, synchronize, selves.
People
Got
like
it.
me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
When this is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over,
Let's go for ice cream.
what should I say?
Ramen? What minutes do you like? Let's go get some sushi. Well, if she likes this one, and these we don't know if she likes or not. We're gonna have to say that one. Let's go get that stew, girl.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up?
I'm not sure if she likes it. Based on that.
But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story, or...
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing.
Always do.
I added a new feature to the sync system.
New feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Alright. It's sink or swim.
Date, you ready?
I think
Okay.
HTC's coming out with one of these.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
What?
Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Jeez, I'm gonna be rushing. There's a secret too. In every somnium.
Well then, let's begin.
You only got 6 minutes, and then she's like, I'm counting on you. And it's like, wait. She's the timer? I hope they show me the time. Just not in big numbers. All across my screen or anything. Alright, Iba. Let's do it. Man, this girl's world looks awful.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
I was thinking she was pulling the Terminator.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Oh, great.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still.
Good, because I'm gonna need to look at stuff.
Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
Uh-huh.
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan. Activate.
Activate. Enhance. Her powers combined. She is Captain Scan It. That's nice. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info. And help her.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
But the birdcage is going to be conductive.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
This is terrifying.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Weird horses and stuff.
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
Oh man. Alright. Oh gosh, so I actually control her. Why is it going now?
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
She wasn't moving, and she wasn't performing action, but it was counting down. Well, I don't know what to do. 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Why is time ticking while she's standing, not moving? They said that wouldn't happen. Ugh. Well, I'm taking up a lot of time. Okay, so it is. I understand now. So it's gonna be ticking no matter what. It's just going slow. Man, my visual controls look like they're screwed up for some reason, but they're the same as the other guy.
A speaker.
Oh man, this doesn't tell me anything. This doesn't have any information at all.
The panda is in awful shape.
Put it back together.
Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this.
Probably insignificant, but oh gosh, she sucks.
Or at least I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Oh wow, I lost 35 seconds. I couldn't even put the panda together. There's a secret in... Oh my, why are my controls so bad? And I can't do options, huh? Yeah, I can. I'm confused. Is this... Do I like it inverse when I control him, but regular when I control her? Why would I change it? Yeah, this is way more doable. Okay, we've gone in circle.
5 minutes.
We've used up 1 minute. I guess I just gotta
Shoko's photograph
do a
has
random
an ice
one.
pick stab.
pull out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
I mean, she pulled it out, so we have to. To get in closer to her mentality, maybe? Ah, and that makes that the highest point. I should have known that.
Keeps going.
Lightning strikes it.
What is this?
Something happened over there.
Now we can get in the birdcage. I also gotta keep my eyes out for that secret collectible, whatever that they said is in every single one.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
What's with that panda, though?
Date, we got a timey.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream, and because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
We have to slow down this spinning, aren't we? Okay. Really gotta look everywhere. Even though it takes up time.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Stop it! Stop it already!
I'm not gonna threaten. What is the deal with
Panda
this?
is an-
Kick it away. Let's take up more time.
Did the merry-go-round move as well?
Is there a connection there?
Yep. Okay. Merry-go-round. But we really need to control the bird cage itself.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Alright. So I know I'm going in circles, but I'm convinced there's a secret. Done both of these.
Leave it to me.
Is she gonna fail again? Oh my gosh, 35 seconds
Or
gone.
at least
You're overconfident.
Okay, I thought maybe something was gonna happen. I guess we got a thread in the microphone, whatever that means.
a mic.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you. You can fix this. You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
That's not threatening.
You're having fun, aren't you?
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Well, how do I use a item? Is it retry? I guess I have to kick this again?
The panda is an off. Did the merry-go-round move as well?
Is there a connection there?
Or do I
Panda is an
make time 1/2 and then kick it?
Did the merry-go-round move as
Is there a connection?
No? So nothing happened there? I only halved how much time the event took? I don't know.
an
Let's see.
enormous bird cage?
Lift? We'll just keep using.
Understood.
I didn't think she'd be able to do that.
I knew it wouldn't work.
We're gonna use up all the time.
An enormous... It is too narrow.
No, your body is slim enough to get through.
You think so? In that case...
Guess you're fatter than I thought.
I am not. I am just large-breasted.
Doesn't look like it.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
What am I missing? Nothing else I see. The gate?
The entrance.
It's opening the gate. Oh, I want to tackle it so bad. We don't have much time. Let's tackle it.
Leave it to me.
It's worth losing.
The gate hurts more than I do.
Doubt it.
The
Okay.
entrance.
It had to be done. We open this open birdcage.
We'll need more than a little force to open this. This gate is as solid as...
I don't know how solid your virtue is.
I don't know why I'm skipping through things so fast. Sorry. Redirected the light. Okay, that's the lightning, you mean. I got it. What else is there? There's the actual control room, but I don't think I can go in it, can I? Yes, I
The
can.
control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground. What is your plan once I am inside?
Look
It's
around.
a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Great.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Oh, I actually have to walk over there.
A bird cage.
No shit.
There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Oh, I want to tackle so bad.
Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Our family with the panda at this park
Picture.
in front of the merry-go-round.
A bird cage with blown up rubbers inside.
That's not the best way to phrase that.
There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber?
Huh.
You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
There are a number of balloons inside.
Looks like they'd fly away if you lifted the cage.
What would that accomplish?
I don't know. Dream worlds are unpredictable. Cause and effect are screwed up here.
A bird cage. There are balloons.
Wow. Lifting takes a long time.
This'll be easy.
Glad to hear it.
And now the cage will be lifted outside?
What?
Yeah.
But it was so heavy.
I don't have time left to really do the third one, probably. Not at the way I'm doing things.
Nothing happened.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
A deflated rubber.
Hurry!
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Eat the balloon. We're probably gonna have to blow up the balloon.
Understood.
It needs to fly with the rest.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Are
Hell.
you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human.
I like how the camera just switches to this point of view now.
Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
You were able to get out?
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now a story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko bought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones, but the string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why Mizuki put the balloon inside the birdcage. That way it can never fly away again. But I guess Aiba and I made her relive a painful memory.
Now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
Yeah, like this head right here, right? Selecting map icon will bring up a map of the current Somnium world. You can see your current location objects that you investigated on the Somnium map. If you are lost and want to save time, try checking them out. I'm going to assume, and I don't have time to do this. Let's do this.
The panda is floating.
Kick away, slap down. Where? Slap down.
I see it! The view from the top!
That probably did not do anything good, right?
Well, that was pointless.
Shit. It looked like it might do
The
something.
panda is...
Where?
Where it?
I'm using up my time valuably.
How are you doing that?
Unknown.
I guess that was a waste of time.
It was
man.
kind of fun, though.
Alright,
The panda is...
Date, 30 seconds.
kick it away.
All right. What is this?
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
Did I finish it with like 10 seconds left? I didn't see any secret though. What's Iris doing in there?
Why?
And why is she naked?
Why is Iris...
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time? That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here?
Man, this game goes from humor to abuse and dark themes pretty quick. And then back and forth and stuff.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine. I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy! But... What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You... I wish you had never been born!
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's going on here? Aiba, look out!
What? I was about to become a pancake.
Oh, please don't start the timer again.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
Okay, if you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. More than 1 second. When you clear, you get a prize. No boss, anything but that. What? I want to look around and see if there's a secret. I don't have time to look for secrets. Why am I suddenly down here?
A merry-go-round horse.
I don't have time to do any of it, but I guess it'll let me anyway. I'm gonna fail, aren't I?
Is it fun?
'Cause I'm riding a horse. Why is this not voiced? And why is she looking like that creepy look? That's terrifying. Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see.
Shit.
No good. Date!
Damn, we didn't make it.
Well, we had to fail the first one. It's experimental. Dude, I gotta pick up the balloon thing again. Do think so.
The control room of the merry-go-round. What is your plan?
It is.
We're gonna skip
I do
this
not
because we know what they're
trust-
saying. Let's go in there. I can do it much faster now. Come on.
I didn't expect it.
I do not see an...
But there's some.
I see two...
Looks like.
A bird cage with... There is also a deflated...
Could you please not? You can.
I do not...
Please.
I wonder if I have to
This'll be
peek
easy.
Glad
first.
to hear it.
I don't think so, right? It's not a trigger.
What?
Got it.
Nothing happened.
Oh?
A deflated.
A deflated rubber.
I told you, please.
What are you getting so... Understood.
Oh, I can skip. Shit, I didn't even see that. Awesome.
Agent Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
Okay, this is what took up most of my time last time, this
Panda
thing.
is... Alright.
Iris.
At least we didn't have to listen to the abuse part. Alright, if you choose the correct answer, see, that's what I don't understand. This part. I'm sleep talking. So there's a microphone. We have plenty of time now. And I'm gonna quickly look around. Yeah, I don't see any secrets unless it's the horse itself.
A merry-go-round.
Spanking doesn't work. Let's talk to it.
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit?
Interesting.
I see.
Did you learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Well?
It's a horse.
This horse cannot speak English.
It's true. You can't.
A
Alright, we're
merry-go-round.
limited in time. But we're spanking it. That is not a spank at all. That was a flat out punched it right in his asshole.
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
Poor horse.
I don't know what the purpose of the microphone was.
You have 3 minutes.
It's Mizuki.
Encourage, speak kindly, give present. Speak kindly. Her mom
Mizuki,
didn't, so we must.
Can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So, it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Does she need to hear her mother being kind?
Mom loves you, Mizuki.
Yeah.
I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
Okay. I thought they said every Somnium had a secret. I did not see anything anywhere. And that's upsetting to me. I'm a completionist. I don't like to miss things. Saturday. I thought we were already on Saturday. Or are we returning to Saturday, of course. Let's go
Are you
eat some
okay?
stew.
Mizuki.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
How would you know that? Just from glancing at her.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Interesting.
Please, just call.
Does she need to talk to her friend right now?
Hello?
This is Kaname Date from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell Why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
Because he heard the phone ring in a dream. And the only phone we know of that was left at the scene was Ota's, but it had fallen in water and it didn't get a signal anymore, implying it was destroyed when it fell in the water. Because I'm guessing this is before phones could go in water. And so is he thinking the killer was still around?
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep.
The hell?
If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
His unamused look.
All right. Understood.
You should have said Shovel Forge.
Understood.
She's young for you.
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
Keeping secrets from your boss. Oh man. Oh wait. Yes, for some reason I like it inverted when I play as him, but I like it normal when I play as her. Why is that? I think it's because for him I'm standing still, and for her I'm moving maybe? I have to click on all of these again to see if there are pictures of monster-looking men in loincloths with the roses in their mouths. That's what I'm saying. I gotta click on all these in case there's story or
Today is
interactions like
Saturday.
this.
No reaction drama should be broadcasting soon.
First, no, it won't. Second, that's not even a TV.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get used to. I'm gonna have to pick inverted or normal and stick to
This brings
it.
me back. Date and I used to make love on this table.
We did not! We just poured salmon roe and seaweed salad all over each other.
What?
That sounds even more kinky.
Wait, what? Okay, the controls. Fucking hate this. I'm gonna just keep changing it each time I switch characters. I don't think anyone else has this problem. Yeah, see, this is easy for me. I don't know why. It's so different depending on which character.
Hey, Date, remember that time you were blackout drunk?
This is from clicking on a locker. This.
You thought that locker was a urinal?
Please don't remind me.
See, I would have said that they didn't have much of a relationship until I found out about that table and that locker. So clicking on random objects actually gives me a decent amount of lore, I guess you could say. Remember the time we sat in the chair? We talked about lettuce? About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
So I'm one of 6 sinkers, but I bet I'm the only one with an AI. What about prophetic dreams?
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wear some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
Oh, like to cover the wound wherever, whatever was fatal?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
Not a bad idea.
Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies. Don't mind me.
Never do.
Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
About the ringtone I heard in Somnium.
I know about the ringtone you heard.
Not just the ringtone, but this guy's sleep talking to me in Somnium. What is up with that?
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
I mean, judging by it's her dreamscape, that could have been a ringtone she heard as a kid, you know?
Can you analyze
Well,
the sound or something?
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
Do you believe in prophetic dreams?
Where is this coming from?
For me.
Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium.
Yep.
Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Traitor.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality.
It also doesn't mean that if she gets stabbed, it's gonna be the rest of today. She could get stabbed tomorrow. You didn't tell her to stay indoors all week.
But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
About her aphonia.
It didn't go well.
Kids these days and their phonias.
But
Always
it's
on
not
'em.
all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right.
About the ringtone.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Besides Ota's?
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
Wait a second. Oda dropped his. You would have found it. So someone picked it up? But it's still out of service? Why are they not talking about his phone? He said he dropped it at the site.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Supervillain.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
The punch in the horse. Yeah, let's ask her about her friend's body. Why not?
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream.
You traumatized by death? Let me ask you about this death.
She was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
Nonsense. I got multiple point choices. Hang on, she looks trained like an abandoned doll. About the ringtone.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
Or maybe talking to her as if she's a regular person who's healed, even if she isn't, might help her heal. So shut your mouth. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
Really? We're gonna ask about the ice pick?
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Damn it.
Alright. So this is really the true answer, because so far we've only been talking to her for our own needs. I mean, it is to solve a crime, it's for a good reason, but still, no one has asked, or we're not asking her, how you feeling after all this? You're more than a tool to us. Oh shit, I guess we talked to the boss again. Oh, we could talk to everybody again. Can I have them both summarize? They both say the same thing?
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah, leave it to me.
Alright. Bloom Park it is. Because we haven't spent enough time here. This is the third time we're going there in person, plus one time in a dream. So that's 4 times we've been in Bloom Park in about 4 times being at Bloom Park in about 4 hours of gameplay.
Her body was recovered from the now defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display.
Don't cops usually keep a lot of that secret so that once they find out the murderer, they can tell if it's a real confession? By the way, thank you for the follow, Ankra. Hope I pronounced that correctly. I know I'm like 25 minutes late, but I'm not being very good in looking at my other monitor when I should. I'm engrossed by this wonderful tale.
The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, At 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition.
Is it gonna be Renju?
6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries.
Or is this completely unrelated?
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Alright, now it's nighttime. Man, it's a full workday. He has no time for video games. Oh, I feel really zoomed in right now. Why does she gotta take up half the screen? Fence. Most of this is just saying the same thing from when we looked at it the last 3 times. That's why I'm not reading them. Unless it's new. The night sky is bright. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see the stars. Too much, well, shooting star. Too much light pollution. I was thinking the shooting star vanished. Oh, he didn't make his wish. Rika from the Cabaret Club. I want a motorboat. 1-2 motorboat, sorry. Entirely different concept. Rika, I wonder if we're gonna meet her, since she got name dropped. Oh well, he was lucky enough to get 3 separate shooting stars, maybe even 4 if I counted wrong, and he still couldn't make the wish about his motorboat and dream. Oh well. It's a bench. What if I see like a little phone somewhere, you know? I don't know how crazy this game gets. Okay, there's the horse, there's the column. That's the only 2 things. Oh, roof, of course. Pole. Been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. So I think just the column and horse. I feel like the column is gonna be the thing that leads to the next part. So let's look at the horse. Yeah, nothing new. Wait. Something. Parasol. Alright, column. Last night Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she in there? Can I walk? No. Oh, I gotta talk to her now. Warn her? Scream bully, scream shilly, who are you? The girl is sitting in the passenger seat. The girl? Passenger seat? I'm confused. What is happening? First of all, why am I seeing Aiba in that form? This is her sight. She's seeing herself. Girl is sitting in the passenger seat. Who are you?
Who are you? Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
Is he just talking with her?
I'm not a ghost.
Then, Aiba? But why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
What really threw me off was they said there was a girl in the passenger seat, and there's like no passenger seat. We're not in a car right now.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
Hasn't she always been doing that?
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Exactly. What about your appearance?
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
Trying to stick to something familiar.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
AIs get bored?
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
Ifba. That's the person he was, on the motorboat.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
How do you appear in Somnium?
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred,
So I'm touring the person's brain with my own brain, and she's just a representative.
some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium. Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you?
Apparently.
I have experienced syncing many times with you. Although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
About the ringtone heard in Somnium.
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories, but that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
Anything catch your eye?
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
In a puddle? Do you see anywhere suspicious?
Let me see.
I mean, it could be in the roof. It could be under a board. It could be, I mean, I doubt they would have not looked in the grass. That's my two guesses. Roof or under a board.
I need to analyze the surroundings. It is certainly the case that the phone would be placed somewhere not readily visible to the naked eye, if it exists at all.
If it was meant to be hidden though, wouldn't they have turned off the ringtone?
Did you check the horse?
A horse?
Shoko's body was placed on this horse.
This horse? I feel like the horse was on this side. Did this thing go around? Am I thinking wrong? Yeah, I guess I am thinking wrong because she was facing the other way. That is definitely a phone. Look at the horse first.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I guess we didn't search thoroughly after all.
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body.
Was the horse manufactured with a smartphone in it that had infinite battery life? I don't think so. There's a weakness somewhere.
The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
Oh god, I know where.
The mouth of the horse.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
I got it!
Yes. Good job, Iba.
Oh wow, it's the first time I analyzed something in a menu like this.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
I told Iba the number. The results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
Of course.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Maybe you should tell us the false identity too. Just in case.
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
So after they arrived, someone called them and spoke to them, but Ota had already run off, so maybe Mizuki talked to someone on the phone?
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
But she didn't reach in there, she wouldn't have been able to get it. I'm confused.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts.
But you still see the number, so you can trace the number of that
No
also.
numbers at all.
Phone had no email addresses or browsing history that could be a clue either. Just the one clue, the call at 9:02 p.m. And I will look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone. No owner is registered.
Oh,
What happened?
the battery died. The screen turned off.
Only thing I can think of is the murderer planted the phone there to record maybe, but then they would see that. And they meant to come back and collect it later for like, you know, a trophy. But they made no mention of it. I was sitting on the horse head. Oh, the number I just gave you.
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
Now we can't talk. We gotta see if they say something. Damn it. Screwed it up.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Ah, you don't say that. You say did someone here order a pizza or anything, or some shit like that.
Are you an idiot?
Exactly, he's an idiot.
They hung up.
Of course they did.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing.
Disappointing.
There's no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Call it again. That's not gonna work.
Iba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
Hi, I'm a pizza place. I'm not the dude that called a moment ago. I'm not with the police. I just want to know if you wanted anchovies.
The number
Wow,
you
they
have dialed is no longer in
I was
service.
about to say they picked up. That's surprising. Man, they completely killed that service that fast. This isn't just turning off their phone. This is completely ending service with their carrier, even if it's a rental phone. I mean, I can't even get a phone company on the phone that quick. I'd be sitting there on hold, on wait, listening to the same elevator music on loop.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Oh,
Yeah,
some other
call
reason.
denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Ah, ha, ha.
Damn, you remember that?
Call Reika.
What?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
I'll have my own phone. As long as I'm within range, I can use Iba to make any call I need to. Whether it's traditional line or Nile message, I can have Iba help me. Iba's connected to mine wirelessly as well, so even when she's outside my eye socket, I can talk normally. I like that. Having her try to call Reika is what gave me that information, although I already knew it. Alright, who's the person called? Why is the phone in the horse? What's the tower to connect to? That actually is very important.
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
I think I've been to that place in Persona 5.
That's a wide range.
Probably Yakuza.
Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line.
So all you've done tonight is make the murderer nervous.
Because you blew it.
You blew it. Who's the person we called?
Probably
know
someone
this.
involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Oh, is the phone and the horse?
Unknown. But it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else? And for what specific purpose?
We go to Shinjuku.
There would be no point to that now.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Wander around 3rd Street and hope you bump into someone that looks
The
suspicious?
recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right.
Well, let's go.
Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going?
Home to play video games.
Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Ah, Shovel Forge time.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
Man, we're dropping there late at night, aren't we? 10:30 at night?
Date!
You shouldn't be opening a door. You're in danger. You could have been stabbed in the back like 20 times just now. Just from opening a door without even looking through a peephole or something. Alright, now stand there awkwardly while I look at all your stuff in your house again. Clock. Mysterious object. What is the mysterious object? Look at this fucking shoe sniffing.
Date? What are you doing?
Just needed a quick whiff.
Oh my god, he actually, he actually said it.
Okay.
What a weirdo. Sort of like a non-alcoholic wine when a bookshelf has no books. Alright. We've seen most of these already, which is why I'm not reading them out loud every time. Well, she's happy to see me.
Hey, Iris. Do you like bigger speakers or smaller speakers?
Him and his insecurity.
Bigger, I guess.
Could you say I like them big?
Why?
Please?
I like them big?
Again, please?
What a pervert.
I like them big, Date.
Thank you.
You are a despicable man, you know that?
And yet he sounded so disappointed when she said she wanted to go on a date with him. He was like, God, you're making me do this. Yet he's sniffing her shoes and asking her to say things. I don't think he knows what he wants. It's a sofa, it's a table, it's a pillow, it's another sofa. It's a light. It's a flower that I still don't know why she was hinting at it. Phone. A weird drawing. Refrigerator.
Date, a riddle.
Oh god, I knew it. Better not be a giraffe elephant ones
All
again.
of the animals in the jungle gathered for a meeting. However, one animal could not participate. Which animal was it? The answer is the elephant. Because you put him in the refrigerator earlier, remember?
Yeah, I remember. What is her with refrigerators and riddles? Alright, I think I got everything. Rug or something? Floor? Do I need to like click on dust speck in the corner or something? Alright, let's see. What up? She's looking at me impatiently. She actually looks kind of patient. Let's just not say anything.
Date, you have confirmed that Iris is safe. Are you done here?
I know.
Where's your mom?
By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier.
She works
She got
overnight?
a Nile message from someone.
Oh god. That's not good.
She looked kind of panicky, too.
Uh-oh.
Where did she go?
Dunno.
Because we saw her shot in our Somnium. If that comes true, then that means that this girl's murder will come true.
She didn't tell me.
I have a feeling that's the direction we're going in. Crap. Well.
Date, you came. But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
How are you?
Happy.
Is that what that is? Is that bunny ears or cat ears for her? Because bunny ears are more floppy. I think it's meant to be cat ears.
Hop, rabbit goes hop.
And again, she did do that just now. I don't know.
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream.
Yes, I
Are
am.
you seriously going to tell her that?
Well, he told her he had to sniff her shoes, so...
You hush.
Oh, did you want something to drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
Gotta watch the streams.
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's right now, it's 1:10 my time.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay?
She normally streams Shovel Forge, which is their version of Minecraft.
I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
Alright, I think her mom's in danger, and I don't know how he didn't pick up on that, or at least Aiba.
I have been thinking. I am glad that nothing bad happened.
How did she not pick up? I'm a better detective than all these people.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Yep, that happened too. Iris's words came to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Alright, next day. Very interesting game. Police headquarters. I really want to see some new locations though. We've been to like the same locations over and over. Thanks. These say mostly the same
boss?
stuff.
Why are you always sitting on top of the desk?
Because I like to be on top of my work.
You sit that way on the off chance you get the opportunity to use a pun?
Sounds like a good reason for me.
I'm a sucker for white wine. Shame you don't have an eye for it.
I have a right eye.
And a left.
It's good luck, you know? Whether it's catching fish or catching criminals.
Freaking mannequin, Mario. I don't know how he talks.
I used to use that for interrogations. Makes them talk, you know?
A broom?
How did you manage that?
Pushing the handle against their throat did the trick.
That is more likely to make them vomit than talk.
Yeah, but then at least you got the broom to clean it up.
Very efficient that way.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
She said that about the soccer ball last time. Now it's the
You
volleyball?
said that about the soccer ball yesterday.
Exactly.
Oh, that just reminded me of his balls. Because of the size, you know?
That sounds like a serious medical condition.
Just keep 2 balls in her office. And she has a tanuki. Man, they put so much crap in her office just so that you'd spend 20 minutes clicking on it.
Wasn't that party a while back? How long have you had that up?
Every day is like my birthday. Every day, I'm reborn as a new woman.
Yeah, you're so full of shit.
Do you know why shogi pieces are pentagons? So that every shape is equal. It makes everything fair.
Is that right?
Maybe? I just came up with that right now.
You made it up.
I know why shogi pieces are pentagons. In chess, you can distinguish your pieces from your opponents by colors, white and black. But in shogi, the pieces are the same color. Why is that? Because you can use your opponent's pieces as your own. Therefore, you cannot color code them. Instead, your pieces are determined by the direction they are facing. The irregular shape makes it easy to determine orientation.
Interesting. I did not know that. See, every time you come back here, you have to click on the same stuff, but there's a little bit different dialogue each time, and you never know what object's going to tell you more.
That was a piece of evidence in a case about 8 years ago. A mathematics teacher used it to stab her boyfriend when she found out he was cheating on her.
The triangular ruler must have come in handy for solving that love triangle.
Boo.
And so this killed someone, or at least stabbed someone. Yeah, she did say murder, right? So this killed someone, and she decides to keep it in her office as a trophy.
I picked up snowboarding recently.
Oh? Why?
This really hot guy from Kabukicho invited me, so... If you put that mask on, spikes come out that drink your blood.
That sounds familiar.
It actually does. Like I've seen that in a movie or something. I don't think, unless it was in 999 or Virtue's Last Reward, one of the predecessors, semi-predecessors of this. I can't remember. Or the third Onary Games game, Zero Time Dilemma. Maybe it was in something like that. That had a lot of Saw type murders going on.
Why do you have that here?
We're 6 floors underground, right? What if it rains? We might get flooded.
You gonna float on this? If this place gets flooded, if it rains enough to flood 6 floors down, it's gonna go to the ceiling probably.
I don't think a floaty would save us in that predicament.
Ugh, that thing's broken. I pedal and pedal, but the damn thing won't move.
I actually want like an indoor bike or treadmill or something.
That's my boyfriend from about 10 years back. We had a bad breakup, so I sliced his head off and coated it in plaster.
No, she's joking, but I also know what boss is capable of. Container. Almost done analyzing the entire room. Alright, I think we got everything. We just need to talk to Iva and Boss now. Rug, of course. Lock. Alright. On desk. Boss is sitting on desk. I like how Iva joined in. Why are you always sitting on a desk when we're talking about her, and here Iva is? About Mizuki.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
About the investigation.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar?
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
See. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. Alright, well, at least we have somewhere to go. Anything stand out to you?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday.
Yeah, we gotta do that. Maybe we can bring her to the Marble place.
What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh, sure.
Alright, same thing basically.
She was returned to the hospital after the sync. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date.
Well, I think maybe she left the hospital.
The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
It's gonna be a busy day. Go home, see Mizuki, go on a date with, what's her face, and then go to the marble place to talk to an informant.
Why?
Unknown.
About the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it.
I wish I could breathe better.
They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
Interesting. Okay, so they murdered Shoko. They brought her to Bloom Park. They stuck her on the horse. They wiped her phone. They stuck it in the horse to dispose of it, hoping no one would find it, and then they called it later? It doesn't make sense.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer.
And yet they still got scared when the police called them.
Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe.
It's true.
But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True. But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious.
I don't know why with the continuing lines of thought they make you click again and stuff sometimes. They could have just, after they finish their last sentence, start with this one.
Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date. I suggest cutting his salary.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
All very good points. Any other information on Shoko's phone?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
How convenient, you happen to have a friend there. About the investigation.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
Oh, I can look at myself. Talk to myself. There'd be no point. Let's not. I'll look crazy. Let's not. I mean, sniffing shoes didn't look crazy, right? I don't want to talk to myself like an idiot. Absolutely not. Play a game.
Let's play a word game. Okay, bring it on.
Oh, see, now I'm talking to myself. He doesn't seem to care about that.
Say white 10 times. White, 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 white. Think of your favorite cabaret girl. Now, what does a cow drink?
I mean, a cow drinks water, right? White, Rika, water. Whiten, white 10. Rika, water.
Milk.
They don't drink milk. Well, I guess actually, when they're born, they do. So white and Rika milk? White 10 Rika milk? White Rika milk? Whatever. He's being weird. Alright, anything else to report?
About Renju.
Renju.
He did vanish, right? And he didn't check on his daughter?
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned.
Why didn't he check on his daughter? That's what concerns me.
Well, we found him.
Where?
Car accident?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident.
I fucking knew it! I called it!
He's unconscious and it's
There's
not
no
looking
way,
good.
no way they reported that traffic accident in the game for no reason.
Could it be?
And I was thinking, what mail have they introduced so far?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
So him and his daughter are in the hospital together, that's sweet.
Date, you should go talk to him.
Why not? I'm going there. Well, no, I'm not. His daughter's not in the hospital, she's at home. Damn it.
He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up. You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
Summary. Did I not click it? I have 3 places to check. No, we have 4 places to check. Well, no, one of them's not a place to check. I'm thinking, what the hell's her name? Aset. I mean Iris. That's the 4th one. Well, you gotta check if she's safe, and I still think her mother is probably in danger, but no one seems to realize it. Okay, so we don't know if Renju's in any condition to talk. We can also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama at Marble. Let me tell you this, right? Mizuki is in this state where she can't speak, she's too traumatized, but she leaves the hospital and walks home. If she's not... I feel like if she's too traumatized to speak, she's probably just on autopilot. But I'm not so sure if she would sneak out of a hospital, avoid detection, and make it all the way home just simply on autopilot. I don't know. I feel like she's probably back to normal. I feel like she's still the greatest lead right now, more than Mama. More than Renju.
Aiba, let's move.
Roger that.
I'm glad they opened up the world though. I could choose all 3. I'm gonna go see her first. Normally what I do in these games is I do the least important stuff first. Then try to finish it out with what I think's gonna lead on to the next stage. But that's mostly with dialogue or linear games that you actually get free roam in. So for this, I feel like I need to see her first though.
Tomi
Wait.
Sagan, Iris's mother.
What the hell is she doing in my house?
Yes, but why?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
What's it look like?
She's talking again.
Bench pressing.
And bizarre.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute. I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night.
Ah, okay, so she's not in danger.
Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class. I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story.
Oh, thanks for letting me know. Do you know I'm dating your daughter later?
I apologize for coming over without asking.
Alright. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Adora Rabbit. It's been about a couple hours. But I am not working tomorrow, so I'm going to play. I'm going to try to put forth a lot more time into it tomorrow. And then I feel like this is a good place to stop because one room probably takes almost an hour. So, anyway, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out. Thanks for the follow, Ankara. And see you guys tomorrow.